Welcome, basketball fans. It's Saturday afternoon, and you're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Look at the Lakers. They like where they stand right now, perched in that topmost position. And, of course, the Dallas Mavericks just need to take it a game at a time.
Well, right now for the Mavericks, they haven't attracted any serious attention here in the early season. It's been the kind of average start that most had predicted.
I do think they're capable of more than what they've given so far. If this coaching staff gets them right on track, and once they get a few more games under their belt, the wins will start to come.
And now the Lakers starting group. They've got James. Anthony Davis is out there with Christian Wood. Then it's P, and it's Russell in at the point. And for Dallas, the star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with Maxi Kleber. And it's Powell in at the 5 roaming the paint. So this is the first of 2 games, Greg, that these teams will play in a row. One after the other. Very tough.
And, you know, Kevin, I find these little mini-series really interesting. You get to see how teams react to one another and see how they adjust, much like you do in the postseason.
Now here's Irving. And here's Doncic from the arc. Christian Wood grabs the rebound. Pass to P. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
LeBron James always surveying the floor. Few players in the history of the game have the court vision that LeBron has.
Doncic, no good. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Pass to P. A 3 ball. It's rebounded by Doncic. Dallas has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. On the wing, Irving. James looking it over. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
It's trouble. I mean, if LeBron James is in the painted area, everybody's got to be prepared to contest. This guy too good in there.
Doris, when we look at the Dallas Mavericks, it looks like a team that has shown they want to win now.
Kevin, I think their ownership has never been afraid to pull the trigger on a big trade. The Mavs are not about just making it to the playoffs. This is an organization that seeks the ultimate prize, and that is to win an NBA championship.
Now Russell, following the 3-point attempt by Kyrie Irving. Count it.
Well, the more experience you get in understanding how to run pick and roll, the better you become. D'Angelo Russell improving his decision-making.
Now, here's Irving. And you know the points will always be there for him. He's averaging just a shade under 20 points a game right now.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And the pass to Pete. Wood a screen on Irving. Floats it up for Wood. Powell with the steal. Russell against Doncic. Another 3 for Dallas.
Fearless, as always. Doncic loves to fill it up from deep.
Lakers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. He no good.
Well, he tries to answer with a 3 of his own and can't do it. You can't get caught up in the one-on-one aspect.
And the dunk by Powell.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
They're really on their heels at this point.
Yeah, on both ends of the floor, Kevin. They've lost some confidence along the way.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
A 17-footer. Irving can't get it to go.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
And I like Davis's decision-making. Fantastic. Always great at understanding when to move the ball.
And that's life above the rim. Courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam King. Irving from long range. Another 3 for Dallas.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now, here is Irving. 17 points in his last outing.
Well, terrific defense. They obviously respect his ability and just want to make it tough.
Wood can't hit.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
And the foul on Pete. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Williams is checked in for Dwight Powell. Austin Reeves is checked in for the Lakers. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Irving. The Mavericks rebound. Doncic kicks to Irving. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Second team foul.
This guy is as difficult to cover as there is in the NBA. Kyrie Irving, the master at drawing contact.
And part of the show tonight, Doris, Kyrie Irving's phenomenal handle.
And Kevin, if you ask any NBA player who their favorite to watch is, many will come up with the name Kyrie Irving. It's the ability to have that elite handle, the footwork, the creativity, the ability to shoot a jumper, the pull-up, the lay-in. This guy is absolutely amazing.
And phenomenal movement in that pick and roll. Davis has a sense for where to move after setting that screen.
The 3 for Doncic. They get the rebound from outside the arc, and it's Kyrie Irving with the 3. Irving's got 12 in the game.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Here's Reeves. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. And that one's good, Irving. He's got 14.
What a masterful performance from Kyrie Irving. He's over a decade into his career. He can still take over a game.
Here's Reeves. Carries it from 3-point range.
Yeah, there's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Irving. Off target on the 15-footer. And so it's Hachimura who brings up the ball for the Lakers. Trailing by 2. Here's Davis. Here's Reeves. That's in there. Davis with the assist. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
Yeah, and both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
Doncic, no good. Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. Lakers lead by 1. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Los Angeles.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
Well, also, guys, what a start from beyond the arc. A huge part of their game today. That's going to help their spacing.
And so it's the Lakers with it. Taking a look at Los Angeles. The wing pairing, Reeves with LeBron. Jackson Hayes is out there with Hachimura. And it's Vincent in at point.
Boy, if Rui Hachimura can consistently make three-point shots, he becomes that much more dangerous.
Curry wide open, and they come right back with their own three-pointer. Curry's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. James, the pass to Hachimura. From deep. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Outside Curry. That's tipped.
Relentless defensive energy from Rui. Able to outwork this man and send it back.
Lakers working the ball around now. The three. Green with the rebound. Mavericks trail by 4. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Curry outside. Again, Curry missing.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Vincent. He has yet to score. Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball. One thing you hear nowadays, Doris, is that there's not enough defense. Do you agree with that?
I don't in this way, Kevin. I believe we must redefine what quality defense looks like. The floor is so spread, the skill level and shot making so high that I think it is much more difficult to guard in today's NBA. You give Kyrie a good look at the rim, it doesn't matter how far back he is from the line.
Out to the wing. Here's Gacevicius. He's covered by Irving. P with the bucket. P's got 10 points in the game.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. The league's long-distance Bombers are setting their sights on the three-point contest this season. Here are some of the early favorites to make up the field.
And I love the way the voting is shaping up, Kevin. We'll have an excellent contest if these are the shooters who are firing away on All-Star Weekend.
And you look at P, and it's him all alone atop the voting. It's pretty much a done deal that he'll be showing off his long-range skills in the three-point contest.
Yep, and he's going to be scary to have to go up against if he's on that day. Nobody can shoot it like he can when he gets in a groove.
And we'll keep you posted as we find out more. And as we get closer to the three-point contest, once we have our final list of official contestants.
Yeah, it's going to be very competitive. That's the one thing we all know. We got an incredible group of long-distance shooters in this league right now. And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. In 2022, the NBA and the Players Association created a long overdue recognition payment plan for former ABA players. Commissioner Adam Silver said these pioneers made meaningful contributions to help grow the game of professional basketball. And we believe it's appropriate to provide financial recognition for their impact. Kevin?
Yeah, great story, David. All of your stories are great. Thank you so much. And it'll be the Mavericks with their first time out here of the game. On the floor for the Mavericks. And then for Los Angeles, Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Hayes. Christian Wood comes in for LeBron. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Gabe Vincent. .153 left now here in the second. Outside Hardaway. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Hardaway against Hachimura. Shot from 12. That one's in there. The Lakers lead is cut to just 11 points in the basket from Hardaway.
Guys, you want to be able to score from all three levels, and Hardaway Jr. is capable. That instance, mid-range is on point.
Good on the triple.
3 triples for him this quarter, 4 overall.
Inside. And the dunk by Powell.
If Powell's on the court, he's a threat to dunk it. Incredible athleticism.
The Lakers on offense. They're on an 18-7 run. Here's Gusevicius. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And this really is the story of the game. They've been outstanding from beyond the arc, especially in the second quarter.
Hardaway passes to Doncic. Wood comes with the double team. Now here's Hardy. Tight defense on him. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Ball stolen. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And it's Davis finishing it off.
When Russell gets his teammates involved, it makes this entire team better, and it'll make him more effective at the point position.
Here's Doncic, coming in off a 41-point performance last game out. And they double up Doncic. To the middle. And the dunk by Powell.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. They have been sharp from beyond the arc, putting on a terrific three-point shooting display. And we'll be right back after this.
Welcome, everybody. Right off the bat, let's see which games are still to come tonight. Out in Sacramento, it'll be the Kings against the Grizzlies. Start time, 1 o'clock Eastern.
I think this game is going to be closer than many people think.
The kind of game where the underdog often comes away with the win. Now, for a moment, to look at our game. Everything, and I mean everything, is falling into place for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Defending these guys does not look fun. You just have to extend so far out to contest shots, and then they go ahead and make them anyway?
Which then forces you to try to match their three-point output. Not a comfortable position to be in. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. A fantastic game from P in this one.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy. Ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
The star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Maxi Kleber is out there with Tim Hardaway Jr., and it's Powell in at the center position. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Jason Kidd. Here's Irving following the 3 by the Lakers. Good, and the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists in the game. Lakers leading by 18. Here's Gusevicius. 27 points for him. Floats it up for Wood. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Well, the vertical threat because of the length that Christian Wood brings to the table.
And it's Irving with the ball for the Mavericks. And following this game, they'll challenge the Grizzlies on the road at the FedEx Forum in Memphis. That'll be just one game played away from home for them.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Wood, a screen on Hardaway. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And finished off by Wood.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Irving misses. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Here's Kasevicius. And another three for the Lakers.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Irving against LeBron. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Out to Hardaway. To stop the run. Dallas again missing.
1 for 5 has got to be a frustrating start, and they just don't look sharp right now. Can they find their offensive game?
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, the league does not like it when trade requests play out publicly. Commissioner Adam Silver says it needs to be a two-way street. Teams provide enormous guarantees to players, and the expectation is they'll meet their end of the bargain. He understands there will always be some trade requests, but he wants them to remain behind closed doors. Kevin?
Good luck. David, thanks.
Oh, my goodness. That is not an easy bucket. But, boy, Christian Wood's finishing ability is on display.
Now here's Powell. He has 6. Irving way outside. His three-pointer's off the mark.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
James. And it's Irving with the rebound. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements here. And the basket is good.
Now, this is what makes Luka so special. He's so unpredictable.
Los Angeles leading by 23. Pass to Pete. For the three. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Doncic feeling it out. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by LeBron.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Here's Kasevicius. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Doncic against Russell. Outside Hardaway. Back to Doncic. And Davis sends it back.
At this point, finding blocks comes naturally for AD. He just anticipates and attacks the basketball.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 7 of 9 from the field to start this second half. Some tremendous shooting from them. Good! Another from 3. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
Outside Irving, beyond the arc, and the rejection by James.
That size and length and strength, LeBron, the tough one to try to shoot over.
And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Dwight Powell. Williams comes in for Maxi Kleber. Green, he's checked in for Hardaway. And it's Hardy in for Irving. And the Lakers also making a change. Reeves is checked in.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Fires the 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now, here's Doncic. 5 points in the game. And the foul called on Austin Reeves. That's foul number 2 for him.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Some changes for the Lakers. Vanderbilt's checked in for Anthony Davis. Hachimura comes in for Christian Wood. And Vincent subbed in for Russell.
They see the attention Luka draws. That's why his teammates get so many wide-open looks.
Here's Kasevicius. Here's Hachimura. And the dunk by Hachimura.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers out there all by themselves with a 32-point. A chance now to hear Jason Kidd talking to his team.
They getting wide open looks. They feel like this is a shoot-around right now.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So the Lakers 5 right now. They've got Vincent. Hachimura out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's P, and it's Reeves in at the 2 guard.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead. And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Curry is inside, defended by Vincent. And the play-in has certainly kept things interesting, Doris. Overall, the 9th seeds have a better win-loss record than the 8th seeds.
Yeah, not much separation talent-wise between teams that finish in that order of standing. And I'm curious to see, Kev, do we start to see more first-round upsets by favoring lower seeds that happen to be playing well at the right time?
Hayes, he's checked in for Los Angeles.
Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
Irving surveying the floor. Down low, Kleba can't get it to fall. Los Angeles has gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the 4th quarter. P passes to Hayes. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Kasevicius. Misses the 3. And so Curry will bring it up for the Mavericks. Outside Williams, Latrey, and a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
When you think of Seth Curry, you're thinking shooting. But there, what a pretty pass to find the open man.
Here's Kasevicius trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Irving for 3. Hachimura grabs the miss. Hachimura's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Kasevicius. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Lakers.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
Well, I also noticed, guys, how much they move the ball in this one. Selfless, willing to pass the ball to a teammate with a better look.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Dwight Powell's checked in for Grant Williams. Tim Hardaway Jr. comes in for Green. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Curry. We're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter in this one. Here's Kasevicius. And the Lakers with another miss. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Doncic right side. Good.
We know that Luka's a 3-level scorer. He's elite from any range. That time he goes to the midi.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the 4th quarter. And again for 3.
3 points.
You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Vanderbilt against Powell. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. 6 to shoot. Kleba sets the screen for Hardaway. Nails it from the high post. The Lakers have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the 4th quarter. Here's Kasevicius. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The Clutch Player Award debuted in 2023. Doris, what do you think of that honor?
Yeah, I think it's a great way to find more unique aspects of the game to celebrate. Listen, players have specialties beyond just box scores, and that sort of thing deserves to be recognized.
The Lakers making a switch here. Hayes is checked in. Here's Doncic. Hachimura grabs the miss. Hachimura's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. From downtown, sinks the three-pointer. P's got 58.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire 4th quarter.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
He no good. The Mavericks have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the 4th, 4 of 9.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Lakers.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the board.
They made the most
of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And you can mark this one down in the W column. It'll mark their 23rd of the season.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far. They've won 2 straight.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for P.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy, in attack mode all evening.
And the action on hold, as it appears there's been an injury. Yep, he's definitely in a bad way out there right now. Tough to see.
And boy, this really doesn't look good. Just the way it happened.
Boy, it's got to be so frustrating for him. As hard as he has worked, doing everything he can to help his team, just heartbreaking.
Hardy, he's checked in for Dallas. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Davis is checked in for Hayes. He comes in for Prince. Radish, he's checked in for Austin Reeves. And Pippen subbed in for Vincent. Here's Kasevicius. Another one goes. Incredible.
Make that 61 points.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. Doncic against Pippen. From past the arc. The Lakers with the rebound. Here's Kasevicius. Driving the lane. Pass to Hachimura. Shoots the 3. And another 3 for the Lakers.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Tips it up. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Loads it up for Davis. Powell with the steal. Hardaway, no good.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
It was right there for him.
Oh!
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
Thank you for that, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Welcome, sports fans. Thank you for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. With Grant Hill and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. All right, here's a look at the schedule for the Dallas Mavericks. On Thursday, they'll be taking on Rudy Gobert and the Minnesota Timberwolves. And then on Saturday, they'll be matching up with Drew Holiday and the Portland Trailblazers.
And for that game against Los Angeles, no question they'll be amped for that one, eager to prove themselves against a tough opponent.
And the Lakers starting 5. They've got D'Angelo Russell, Christian Wood out there with Davis. Then there's LeBron James, and it's P in at the 3.
That's what Davis can provide for you. Gave his man such a great look.
Here's Powell. After the Lakers picking up a basket just moments ago. James deciding where to go with it. Davis, the pass to James. Davis with a screen on Powell. And he lobs it up to the rim. And finished off by Davis. Well, Grant, this is the type of game that may look lopsided, But as we've seen, anything can happen.
Anything can definitely happen, B.A. And look, you have to understand that every guy in this league is talented. If you come in flat and those other guys are inspired, you can fall. But honestly, you shouldn't. It's all about handling your business.
Doncic, no good.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
And this is exactly how Russell does solid assist numbers. I mean, just great delivery on that play.
And how about our AT&T 5G Slam Cam? Couldn't have captured that play any better. Here's Doncic. He's putting up some terrific numbers. Over 28 a game. Pass to Hardy. Back to Doncic. The baseline Jay. Dallas no good that time either.
0 for 3 now in the early going. Just a little bit out of sync.
Here's James. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Smitty, part of what makes LeBron James so inspiring is how competitive he is still.
B.A., I don't think he'll ever lose that fire in his eyes. But you're right. He's still hungry. Every game, even the little ones, LeBron wants to win just as bad as ever. LeBron James has always been a team-first guy. He will score, rebound it, and pass it.
Dallas no good that time either.
4 shots, 4 misses, and you can sense a certain frustration building.
The offensive rebound. Pass to Russell. Fires for 3. Offensive board. Wood. And Wood with the stuff.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
And a moment now to take a look at a terrific player who has earned the Player of the Week in the Western Conference.
And having a man of his talents in the small forward position gives them so many options. On both ends of the floor, he's able to swoop in and provide his team with just about anything they need.
Now here's Doncic. Pass to Powell. Soft touch off the glass.
And finally, a made shot. They look a little relieved after that one.
Here's Russell. Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's P. Turned in an outstanding game against Dallas. And Wood with the stuff.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
I'll tell you, this was their strategy coming in. They obviously identified a weakness there inside.
Now here's Doncic. It's a 10-point game. Gets a very good look and converts.
And I love Doncic's shot selection. So smart at knowing when to shoot it.
Pass to Russell. There's the triple. P, no good.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field. It seems really frustrating.
You know, Smitty, a lot more talent on this Lakers roster behind their stars than we saw at the start of last season.
Yes, a big-time upgrade to the supporting cast. It was needed. You gotta have depth to make a deep run.
And he jams it home with authority.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Now, here's Green. We saw him with 19 his last time out. Here's Doncic. And that comes off the assist by Green. Doncic has gotten his second bucket of the game.
Oh, Luka is so skilled at using his body to create good looks inside.
And the Mavericks with some changes. Hardaway's checked in for Green. Curry comes in for Hardy. And Exum subbed in for Doncic. The Lakers have gone 6 of 11 so far. Hachimura from long range. Counted from distance.
Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on.
For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 8 so far. Williams a screen on Hachimura. Hardaway into the lane. One thing you can count on with this Mavericks team, they shoot threes.
All night long if you let them. I mean, near the top of the league for attempts beyond the arc. They do it every chance they can get.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. The Lakers have gotten 7 of their first 12 shots to go. Here's Reeves, defended by Hardaway. Pass to Hachimura from downtown. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Last time they faced off, it was right here at home where they couldn't get it done.
Big loss in their last meeting with this team. Couldn't get anything to fall in that one.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Hachimura outside. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Knocks down the triple.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they stayed aggressive and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
4 seconds left. No good at the rim.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
And so it's Los Angeles, ending the quarter up 10. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Lakers?
Right now, it's their passing game, and it's been on point, doing a great job of moving it around and getting the ball to their shooters.
And what's more, they're getting their feet wet down there in the paint early on. Not shying away at all, taking it inside. What a great way to start.
Doncic and Hardaway Jr. out on the perimeter. Derek Jones is out there with Maxi Kleber, and it's Curry in at the point. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Doncic. Oh, Luka playing grown man ball inside.
Always a good possession when you can get that kind of look.
And if you're looking for a knockdown shooter from distance, look no further than Seth Curry.
Well, not many guys have hit over 40% from three for their careers. And Seth Curry is in that exclusive club. And as a huge bonus, he protects the basketball and doesn't turn it over.
Hardaway, the pass to Kleber. Fast break. Here come the Lakers. Superb transition play from LeBron.
Trying to slow down LeBron is like throwing a water balloon at a freight train. The contact simply doesn't bother him.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
After the trade for Kyrie Irving, the Mavericks offense went to another level. Coach Jason Kidd said, quote, "We're still going to preach defense, but on the offensive end, there's going to be nights where we're scoring 130 or 140. Kai gives us another weapon. Someone is going to be free. Someone is going to have the advantage." Brian?
Oh, nice stuff. Thank you, Allie. Green's checked in for Dallas. Hardy comes in for Curry. And let's pause for a moment to recognize the teams with the best three-point shooting. Number 1, Los Angeles. In third, the Mavericks.
Oh, man, both these teams love the three ball. Two of the best at hitting long-range shots.
James passes to P. Hayes with a screen. And he's going for the oop here. Throw it down on the lob.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. From deep, here's Doncic. Rebound, the Lakers.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
P passes to Pippen. Here's P. Here's the three. And another three for the Lakers.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
What they have done is ran their plays all the way through until they get something they like.
Right wing from behind the arc. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. P's got 6 points in the quarter.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Well, Grant, going into these back-to-back games, do you think coaches are more conscious of the disbursement of minutes in the first game?
You know, they have an idea of the total number of minutes they want their superstar in over the 2-day period. But it really comes down to how this first game goes.
Here's P. And another three for the Lakers.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
A different look for Dallas. Powell, he's checked in for Kleber. Williams comes in for Jones. And it's Curry in for Doncic. Pass to Williams. Here's Hardy. Left side Curry. Here's Williams. Again the miss by the Mavericks.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
P passes to Pippen. Out to the right wing. Here's P. 13 points in the game. Now Hachimura. Count it. Hachimura's got his third basket on the night right there.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
Curry passes to Powell. And stolen by Hayes. Out to Hachimura. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. And P gets it to go.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Hardy, the pass to Curry. There's a screen. To the middle, looking to win the run. Powell's shot is off.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
Count that one. James has got 6.
They've settled into this game. You can see the offense is on fire.
Yeah, the reason why they made the adjustments they needed to make. They are executing.
And the Mavericks call time here. Mavericks making a change here. Doncic checked in, and the Lakers will go for a different look here. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Hayes. Wood comes in for Hachimura. Vincent's checked in for LeBron. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Pippen. Here's Doncic. Another score. His 5th make out of 10 tries.
In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
Wood passes to Russell. Back to Wood. Here's P. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Adding to this lead, he's been dependable and consistent at the offensive end.
Powell outside.
Los Angeles foul. Gabe Vincent. First personal foul. First team foul.
.27 seconds left in the first half. And he lobs it up, and Powell with the stuff.
Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish, bringing it down with some attitude. Pass to P. From deep three-point range, and another 3 for the Lakers.
And the defense has no answer for him here in the second quarter. He is torching them from outside.
Now here's Doncic. Powell, a screen on Russell. From deep, here's Doncic. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. The Lakers on top, just dominating this one. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Thanks for tuning in. Welcome. A clinic in execution so far, as it's been a dominant showing for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Sometimes we talk about a team imposing its will. This is what it looks like. Just the rebounding discrepancy here, pretty shocking, Shaq.
I was on a few teams, and you were on a few teams that really did impose their wills. Crush your opponent's spirits. It's a great feeling to be on the right side of that equation.
And now that we're a ways into the season, here's how the standings look out west.
You look at Los Angeles, you know, Halloween was a long time ago, but this team is still the scariest group in the league. They're striking fear into every team that has to go against them, Shaq.
You're starting to scare me, Kenny.
Oh, okay. That wasn't scary.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Dallas shooting pretty well at 45%. Well, the Lakers hired Darvin Ham to be their head coach back in 2022. Grant, that proved to be a great move.
I agree, B.A. I mean, Ham was an assistant for a decade in the league, earned his spot as the main guy, and Darvin was a really tough player, too. I mean, he went undrafted and won a title with the Pistons against the Lakers.
Here's who Darvin Ham is starting in the second half. Davis out there with Christian Wood. Then it's D'Angelo Russell. Then there's LeBron James. And it's P in at the 3 spot. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Josh Green is becoming a key 3-and-D wing in Dallas. Mavs legend Dirk Nowitzki said, quote, he's a great defender already. He's athletic, he plays super, super hard, and now he added the three-pointer to his game. Obviously, that's one thing he needed to get better at. He puts in a lot of work. Brian?
Well, you can see it. It is absolutely paid off. Thanks, Allie. And P gets it to go.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Doncic. Russell with the rebound.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
And Green comes to help. P passes to Russell. Off the mark there with a 3. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Drives to the hoop. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Thinking back to one of the most fun runs in the NBA, Grant, those early 2000 Mavs teams.
Oh, I played against those teams, and they were incredible offensively. Of course, you had Steve Nash running the point, Dirk and Finley on the wings, and the pace they played with, they were well ahead of their time.
And he drops a first. And with load management, some say it's the team's job at times to protect players from themselves. How different is that from when you play, Grant?
You know, B.A., it's very different. I think teams now are much smarter assessing load and risk and looking more at the long-term big picture of their players.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And the Lakers shooting very well. 66% for the game and looking really strong. And there it is for him. P's got 27.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Pulls it from the top of the key. A nice shot by Doncic.
And their offense tonight is Luka, and more Luka. When he's on, it's an opponent's worst nightmare.
And now let's take a look at the shooting guards who have been rebounding like forwards this season. You take a look at Hardy, 5th in the league, a really strong rebounder.
And it's not easy to be a great rebounder as a 2-guard. You've got so many duties to take care of on the floor, and these fellas, they do their jobs and then some.
It just illustrates the level of effort that the guys on that list play with every night. They're willing to do all the things to help their teams win, and rebounding is a big part of it. Doing great things at the offensive end. 3 for 4 to start this half.
Now here's Green. He's guarded closely. Here's Williams. There's the block.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Timeout. Good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Time called here. The Mavericks decide to talk it over. Now let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. Taking a look at Los Angeles, and they've got the top spot in the conference, a testament to their hard work all year long. And checking out the Mavericks, pretty far behind right now.
When I look at the Lakers, they've just been relentless coming out of the gates. And what I love is that everyone is focused. You couldn't have asked for a better start.
They were in mid-season form right off the bat. And like you said, that focus, it shows how determined this group is to make this a season to remember.
And he's beginning to build on a fantastic performance from the last game.
When he gets into one of these grooves, you never know how long they're going to last. Sometimes they go on and on and on.
Here's P. And the double clutch jam. Wows the crowd.
Finding his teammate, great awareness by Wood.
Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Minnesota will be traveling to face him after this game. That'll be the second of a 2-game stretch at home.
Well, he's still battling, doing everything possible to keep them in this game.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Pete. That three's off the mark.
Christian Wood. First personal foul. Second.
Curry, he's checked in for Luka Doncic. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Pass to Hardy. They set the pick. 3-pointer. The Lakers with a rebound.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Drains the triple.
He needs to be more proactive on offense and shoot it more. He's making most of his shots, so he's got to demand the ball more.
Williams with the screen. Curry goes in.
Man, good whistle there.
First personal foul.
And that one falls for Curry. Jones, he's checked in for the Mavericks.
Seth Curry.
Good on both. We've got 1:23 left to play in the third quarter here. Here's Vincent. He's covered by Curry. Hachimura outside. Offline with a 3. Dallas has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Hardy, the pass to Curry. Takes one from 10 feet. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. The Lakers have gotten 6 of 10 shots to fall in this third quarter. Here's Vincent. Out to Hachimura. Jacks up a 3. Sinks the tray. Hachimura's got 11.
Defensively, got to close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Pass to Jones. Out to Powell. There's the drive, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Curry's got 3 assists in the game.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Here's Vincent. He's covered by Curry. High arcing shot. Powell pulls it in. Powell's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Hardy, and his scoring average impressive, putting up 17 a game. Curry, a screen on Hachimura. Pass to Green, beyond the arc, sinks it from distance. A deep 3. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Los Angeles, already up 26 points as this quarter ends. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. All right, let's listen in. Head coach Jason.
We're not talking to each other.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Doncic and Hardaway Jr. out on the perimeter. Maxi Kleber out there with Derrick Jones. And it's Curry in at the point guard position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Pass to Hardaway. There's the 3. Prince grabs the miss.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Well, Los Angeles shooting at around 60% on this one. Very efficient. Reeves buries it from 3.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
And the Mavericks with possession here. And here's Doncic. Right side Jones. Fires from deep. Drops in the 3. Jones has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Vanderbilt to pass to Vincent. Hachimura outside. Here's Reeves. And another 3 for the Lakers.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been 3s.
Doncic with it. Outside Curry. And you look at the evolution of trade requests, Smitty. The pendulum has really swung.
It has. I think you look back in the day,
Timeout.
it was easier to make trades, but I think right now you definitely have to listen to guys who are taking up so much of your salary cap. If they don't want to be there, you got to try to find a way to get them and ship them out of town.
Timeout called, the Lakers. Mavericks making a switch here. Williams is checked in. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. Pass to P. Lets the 3 fly. Gets the 3 to fall. P's got 12 points here in the second half.
Wow, 5 consecutive 3s. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
From deep, here's Doncic. Rebounded by the Lakers. P's got his 5th rebound in this one. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
A dozen consecutive points off of 3s. This defense looks rattled.
Here's Doncic on the money from 12 feet away. Doncic has got 19 points.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
4-3. And another 3 for the Lakers.
In the first half, he got wild and loose from beyond the arc. Now he's hit 3 more since. Remarkable.
Pass to Hardaway. Launches it. Knocks it down from distance.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Hayes, the pass to Reeves. Here's Pippen. Here's P. Williams defending. Here's P. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Dallas has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Now here's Hardaway. Tight defense on him. Another one falls for Dallas. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. Here's P. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, PA. Unbelievable.
Doncic outside. Jones sets a screen. Doncic with it. And Davis picks him up defensively. Jones misses. And for the Lakers, their shooting has been tremendous. 63% for the game and scoring with confidence.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Lakers.
Well, they were focused on being productive at the arc tonight.
And it ended up paying off big time. Just an overwhelming performance.
And they played well tonight, picking up win number 24 of the year.
It's just a great matchup for them. And they're looking for the 4-game season sweep in their next meeting.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for P.
You have to appreciate the unselfishness. He kept the ball moving, kept everyone involved, really enjoyable to watch.
And the Lakers making a change here. Hachimura's checked in for Hayes. Prince comes in for Davis. Reddish is checked in for Reeves. And Vincent is subbed in for Pippen. Hardaway's shot is good.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please. That's terrible.
Here's P. Good! Another from 3.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely. Looking to shoot as much as possible. Up top, Powell. Pass to Hardy. From outside the arc. They get it back. Doncic. Shot from the low post is good.
How about the hustle from Doncic? A winning player.
So it's the Lakers now. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. And P gets it to go.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
One positive takeaway, at least they're finally showing signs of life out there.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And that about wraps it up.
Hello, everyone. Proud to bring you Wednesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. Conference rivals, Greg, butting heads in this one. How does that raise the stakes here?
Well, both teams want this one bad, and a chance to prove they're the dominant squad. I think it's going to get pretty heated at some point here tonight.
And now the Lakers starting group. They've got LeBron James. Anthony Davis is out there with P. Then it's Christian Wood. And it's Russell in at the point guard. When it comes to Trey Jones, Richard, what has impressed you most about him so far?
Well, Kev, it's his deceptive versatility. He scores, he passes, he rebounds, he does everything at a solid rate. And most importantly, this man just plays so hard when he's out there.
P with the bucket.
The selfless attitude of James. When someone on his team has a clean look, he feeds him.
Pass to Vassell. Over James. And the basket by Vassell.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
And you don't see many teams take these shots as often anymore. It's nice to see them take advantage in this area.
Jones with it. He's picked up by Russell. Count the basket.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
Here's Kasevicius. Buries the long-range jumper. P's got 5.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And it's Jones with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. Wembanyama looking it over. No good from outside. Lakers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Kasevicius. And that one, good. He has 7. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Johnson outside. Pass to Wembanyama. Kept alive. And at last, they get one to fall. Wembanyama has got his 2nd bucket of the game to go. Outside, Davis. Russell passes to B. Takes a 3. Rebound, San Antonio. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
Yeah, I mean, in that one, you really saw a difference in aggression between the two teams, particularly on the board.
The poor rebounding is something that they'll have to shore up going forward. It puts you at such a disadvantage when you look at the battle of possessions.
James, the pass to B. And Jones pulls it down. Spurs have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Greg, looking at the history of the Lakers, they always feel they're a title contender.
And they've been to the finals in every decade. Their longest championship drought in L.A., just 12 years. So, to me, the best franchise in NBA history.
Outside, Jones. Lets it go from 11, and it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. There's Kasevicius, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. And once the team to beat in the West, Greg, San Antonio is trying to get back to that level.
Well, they have a great organization, top to bottom. They're smart and battle-tested. I believe these guys will find a way.
And the Spurs making a change here. Graham's checked in. Austin Reeves is checked in for Los Angeles. Lakers leading by 3. Here's Davis with the drive.
Look, if Big Fella gets his momentum going towards the bucket, it's just a sure thing for AD, and he's going to throw it down.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. And a look at the recent power rankings. Some interesting stories here in the early part of December. You take a look at the Clippers. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
And seeing where the Lakers are, they just kind of burst out of the gate here with some fire, feeling disrespected by pundits who overlook them as a top team.
1:33 left in the first quarter. Shot clock at 6. Misses the easy stuff. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Los Angeles.
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
Zach Collins checked in for San Antonio. Reggie Bullock comes in for Jones. The Lakers also making some changes. Hachimura comes in for Christian Wood. And Vincent subbed in for Russell. Now here's Graham. Defended by Vincent. The pass to Sohan. They get a hand on it. Passes it to Wembanyama. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Off the run. Reeves with the rebound.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
He with the bucket.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Wembanyama, no good.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
A three-pointer is right on target. 17 points for P.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
And it's Hachimura in the corner. Pass to Reeves. Here's Kasevicius. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. They've been playing some ferocious. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, the Lakers are pretty much in control here.
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
Collins is out there with Reggie Bullock. Then there's Devin Vassell. Then there's Devontae Graham. And it's Bassey into the center position. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with. Pass to Vanderbilt. In the corner, it's James. Hachimura, the screen. James, the pass to Hachimura. Here's Kasevicius. Fires from deep. And again, Los Angeles with the triple. And with Tim Duncan and David Robinson, Greg, the legendary Spurs big man of days gone by, does that, do you think, add pressure for Victor Wembanyama?
Maybe a bit, but he also has the resources of the same great organization behind him, and that's what'll help.
And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. Johnson, he's checked in for San Antonio. Jones comes in for Devontae Graham. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Hayes is checked in. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Plenty of daylight on that shot.
Nice execution on the inbound. Just how you want to draw it out.
Lakers leading by 21. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, of course, these young Spurs are coached by one of the all-time great coaches in Greg Popovich. Keldon Johnson says of Pop, he's around here smiling and excited each and every day. To have him along with us is big. And Popovich gives them confidence. Devin Vassell said, as long as we play together and we play the right way, we'll have a chance to win every game. Kevin?
And having you-know-who helps too, right? Wembanyama makes things happen. David, thanks. James with the bucket.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Vassell, the pass to Jones. A three-pointer, no good.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
He with the bucket.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
And with the big collisions we see in the paint, and Greg, there are some have argued for changing the charge rules. Did you see that?
You know, there's talk of extending the restricted area. I've even heard some say ban charges by help defenders. I like the former idea. It seems less extreme.
About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Again, the miss by Jones.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Vincent, the pass to Hayes. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Rui Hachimura. Christian Wood comes in for James. And it's Russell in for Gabe Vincent. Johnson can't get it to go.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
RJ at 6'5", Keldon Johnson plays bigger than his listed height, don't you think?
Yeah, Kev. Not only does he play bigger, but he's stronger than he looks and is willing to throw that weight around. He has shown himself capable of playing the 3 or even the small ball 4 if you need him. As his career has progressed, Johnson has really improved as a playmaker.
Here's Russell. Still scoreless. Now the pass to B. Jones against Russell. Passes to B. From the arc. Connects again from distance. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
The Spurs have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Johnson against Wood. Here's Sohan. It's deflected.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Got to know where Wood is in these situations. A threat to score when the break is on.
Russell against Jones. The three from Johnson. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got 3 assists in the game. Here's Gacevicius. Graham defending. Throws it up high. And Hayes throws it down.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Jones against Russell. Outside, Jones. With 4 seconds on the clock, that one off the back iron and out. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers sitting pretty as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead all the way up there at 35 points. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Greg Popovich. Pop, what do you think was the main issue during the first half?
We didn't make shots.
Thank you for that insightful analysis, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
Thanks for being with us, and let's get straight into it with the Players of the Week. And fellas, when you're enjoying an NBA game here on 2K Sports, what really puts it over the top?
It's a tough one, Ernie, but I have to say not button mashing through the cutscenes.
What is not button mashing through the What does that even mean?
Kenny, you don't know because you do it all the time. It's when you keep hitting that button to skip all the in-between stuff and get back to playing. Next time you're playing, don't do it. Slow down. Savor all that hard work put in by our fine 2K crew. And they're paying me to say that. And back to the matchup at hand. Everything has been going smoothly for the Lakers.
They've been the better passing team tonight, by far. Everyone's looking engaged, involved. They have great chemistry out there.
Yeah, you can see these guys enjoying playing together. That makes everything easier. Practice, traveling, all of it.
And that concludes halftime.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. A fantastic game from P in this one.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And it's a role we don't always see him in, but he's done a great job tonight getting the rest of his team involved.
So the Lakers 5 right now. James is out there with Russell. Then it's Christian Wood. Then it's Anthony Davis. And it's P in at the 3.
Using outstanding floor awareness there. Russell's ability to pick apart the defense and find the open man.
Jones, no luck.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive. Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. We know Greg L.A.'s challenge recently has been finding the right supporting cast for their stars.
and they're looking for that perfect fit. And sometimes that's all it takes. You know, it's finding those perfect one or two other guys to get you there. Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Wood, a screen on Jones. Here's Kasevicius, covered by Vassell. P passes to Wood. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama has got his 5th rebound in this one. Wood against Jones. Pass to Sohan. Clock at 6. Jones finds Johnson. Wembanyama. Basket good. 6 points for Victor Wembanyama. First minute and a half of basketball here in the 3rd quarter. There's the 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Jones against Russell. Wembanyama, a screen on Russell. Here's Jones. Christian Wood grabs the rebound.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting 1 of the past 4 shots to fall.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Victor Wembanyama is drawing admirers far and wide, including some who know their hoops, like LeBron James. LeBron says he's for sure a generational talent. Everybody's been a unicorn over the last few years, but he's more like an alien. Nobody has ever seen anyone as tall as he is, but as fluid and as graceful as he is out on the floor. Kevin?
Yeah, David, you and I agree. He is different. Pass to Wembanyama. He kicks it to Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. And that one is off. Good D by LeBron. Davis, the pass to Pete. Davis with a screen on Wembanyama. Loads it up for Davis. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And it's just so beautiful. The timing of that play is exceptional. Davis just gets there right on time and puts it in.
Jones looking for an opening. Here's Sohan. He's guarded by Davis. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Davis. RJ, after dealing DeJounte Murray away in the summer of 2022, the Spurs are intent, it seems, on rebuilding.
Well, they did it right. And with the selection of Victor Wembanyama, the foundation may be in place for another run.
San Antonio making a switch here. Graham's checked in. The pass to Vincent. Hachimura, the screen. Vincent, the pass to Vanderbilt. Here's Reeves. Lets it go with the 3. And no good that time. We've got 1:18 left in the 3rd quarter. Jones, the pass to Johnson. And there's Wembanyama. And the assist by Johnson. Johnson's got 3 assists now in this one. LA has gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Hachimura, no good. Spurs have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the 3rd. That leaves room for improvements here. Jones, no luck.
He hasn't even made 1 point at this quarter. Man, his team desperately needs him to get going.
Passes it to Hachimura from deep 3-point land. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wembanyama has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Johnson, good. Johnson's got 5.
Look at Johnson's effort level inside, just absolutely ferocious.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. Group substitution here for the Lakers. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Vanderbilt. Christian Wood comes in for Hachimura. He's checked in for Torian Prince. And James subbed in for Gabe Vincent. Hits it from three-point range.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Now, here's Vassell. He's guarded closely. With 2 seconds left, near the three-point line, it's Bullock. And so it's Los Angeles, holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Ante Graham is out there with Devin Vassell. Then there's Reggie Bullock. Then it's Collins. And it's Bassey in at the 5 down low. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs. The first one falls. Greg is a guy that led the offense, a floor general. Do you think we're in the golden era of point guards?
Kevin, it's hard to say. I mean, the 80s had Magic and Isaiah. The 90s had Stockton and Peyton. The 2000s with Nash and Kidd. But this era is deep. You got Curry, Lillard, Doncic, Morant, and, of course, CP3 is still going. And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Pass to Bullock. Back to Vassell. Here's the screen. 6 to shoot. And James pulls it down. Lakers shooting has been sensational. 75% for the game. Hachimura, the screen. He passes to Hachimura. Graham with the ball. He's picked up by LeBron. Driving to the basket. And a missed layup. And so it's Hachimura who brings up the ball for L.A. Jasevicius, a three-pointer off the mark. Spurs shooting 28%, a rocky performance for them offensively. Vassell kicks to Graham. And it's Bullock in the corner. The basket is good off the assist from Graham. Bullock's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Jasevicius, covered by Vassell. There's the triple. No good from LeBron. For San Antonio, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Bullock passes to Vassell. And the foul called on Austin Reeves. That's his first foul. All right, Richard, with the game on the line, which current player would you choose taking the last shot?
You can't go wrong with Dame time. KD is up there, too, because he can get his shot off from anywhere. But you give me one shot, I'm going to say Klay Thompson.
Outside, Jones. No good with the triple.
Got to find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not going to get it.
Now we know, Richard, you've made your stance on shortening the NBA season very clear. Are you still opposed to the idea?
I am so opposed to it. When you think about Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Wilt Chamberlain, Bill Russell, you think about the travel that these guys had to do, and they still played 82 games. They weren't sitting in first-class seats. And now, fast forward 40, 50 years, players can't do that, or they want to shorten the game. I'm sorry. Stick with the history.
Now here's Jones, defended by Vincent. To the inside, Wembanyama. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. That's 10 points for Victor Wembanyama. Here's Jasevicius. Los Angeles with another miss. For San Antonio, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the 4th quarter. Here's Jones. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
And also, guys, the confidence to keep taking the three. It's been falling, so they've got to keep going back to it.
And the Lakers making a change here. Reeves is checked in. And he lobs it up toward the rim, and Hayes throws it down.
Get him the ball anywhere close to the hoop, that thing is over.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
As to Wembanyama. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
There's the pass to Hayes. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Reeves. Off target with his three. And San Antonio shooting terribly up to this point, just 30%. Some ramshackle offense play there. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Vassell.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Los Angeles.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And guys, at this point in the long NBA season, this will go down as win number 25.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for P.
Honestly, I just love how relentless he is on the glass, making a big effort to pull the ball in and give his teammates extra chances.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, P.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Jones in the post, covered by LeBron. Wembanyama gets the bucket.
And this is why many are excited about Wembanyama's future. Such a unique, versatile player and scorer. And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
And the call will be against Gabe Vincent. That'll be his second foul of the game.
14 fouls.
.32 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Johnson finds Wembanyama. That's in there. Johnson with the assist.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Too little, too late. That final score will look way closer than how this game actually played out.
And he missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Here's Wembanyama. That one doesn't go. Great D that time from LeBron. Puts up a deep three. No good. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team would... All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Kevin Hart.
A look at the Lakers as they get off the team bus after arriving at the arena. Pumped up to go after a road win here tonight. Welcome to 2K. And remember, Grant, tonight is game 2 of this 2-game regular season series. How do you like these?
You know, I love them. I mean, they're really interesting. The NBA significantly increased playing the same team in back-to-back games a couple years ago. Of course, it limits travel, but it makes for great games, almost like a mini playoff series of sorts.
So let's take a look at the Los Angeles Lakers starting lineup. They've got D'Angelo Russell, Davis out there with Christian Wood. Then there's LeBron James, and it's P in at the 3, the small forward. Vassell with it, picked up by James. Vassell passes to Sohan. Hits the three-pointer.
And it's good to see Vassell find the open man as he continues to evolve as a playmaker.
Pass to Wood. Outside for Russell. Here's P. That falls. Nice assist by Russell.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
You know, Grant, last season for the Spurs, their worst winning percentage since 1997.
And for a franchise that's done so much winning, BA, kind of strange to see. I mean, 4 straight years missing the playoffs, but before that, 22 straight playoff appearances and 5 titles.
Here's Wembanyama. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And part of what makes Wembanyama so dangerous, a big guy who can push the pace.
Here's P. He's guarded by Vassell. Davis with a screen on Johnson. James passes to Davis. And finished off by Davis.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Here's Jones, rejected by James.
Love the defense from James. When he's engaged and focused, he can block some shots, folks.
Pass to P. The three. Rebound San Antonio.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
11 feet out. Nope, another miss. 0 for 2 to start the game. The Lakers have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. From the arc. Drills it from deep. He's got 6 points.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Jones. 8 points in his last time out. And it's blocked by Davis.
Got to be careful putting up a shot around Anthony Davis. I mean, he's one of the best shot blockers of all time.
Chalk up 2 there. Give him 8 points now.
I just love the ball movement.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Outside Johnson.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Pass to Sohan. The kick out to Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. San Antonio again missing. Now Los Angeles with it. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. And he goes in for the dunk.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Now here's Jones. No points yet. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. And the Spurs with some changes. Collins, he's checked in for Sohan. Bullock comes in for Vassell. And Graham subbed in for Jones. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Left side, Graham. Collins a screen. Just 5 on the clock. Graham misses.
He has to make that one. I mean, you have to make the defense pay when they slough off of you like that.
Reeves, the pass to Hachimura. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
59 seconds left now in the first quarter. Pass to Reeves. Vanderbilt, a screen on Johnson. Reeves, the pass to Vanderbilt. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
But nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
Now here's Grant, averaging around 6 a game. It's Bullock on the wing. Pass to Wembanyama. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by the Lakers. You know, they beat the Spurs during their last encounter in San Antonio.
They came away with an easy win last time, due in large part to their work on the glass.
And, you know, one of the things about winning the physical battle like they did in that game, it gives you a lot of confidence going into the next meeting. You know you can push this team around in the paint and win the physical battle.
Outside Johnson, 16 feet out, unable to get that one.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
And so it's Los Angeles. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
They've been pretty intimidating on the defensive end, knocking away shootings, containing shooters, and making it tough to find looks.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
So on the floor for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. Reeves and LeBron fill out the perimeter. Hayes is out there with Rui Hachimura. And it's Vincent in at the point guard position. Well, when it comes to shooting from beyond the arc, these are the league leaders. Second is Rui Hachimura.
Well, the shooting percentage he's cultivated from deep range is so impressive. His three-point shot is about as good as you can hope for.
Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw's good for Graham. Well, Clark, is it just me, or have we seen a little bit of a resurgence in zone defense in the NBA the last few years?
Yeah, I think you're spot on there. It is a little more used and a little more part of the toolkit of coaches now in the NBA zone defense. Is in part because teams are stretching you out with the three-point shot from every position and every spot on the floor. And so it's a nice wrinkle to perhaps stretch it out defensively by playing zone, where you have guys covering those perimeter spots from an area standpoint instead of just an individual man standpoint.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, asked to compare his game, Victor Wembanyama said, "I would hate that my game resembles any one player because that wouldn't be ambitious enough. My whole life, I've always tried to be one of one. I don't know where it comes from. I think I was born with it. I've always tried to be original. My goal is to be like something you have never seen." VA?
Wow. Mission accomplished there, Allie. Thank you. Nails it from beyond the arc.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Now here's Vassell. No points so far.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Here's James. Here's Reeves. That falls. Nice feed that time from James.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Now here's Hachimura. Hayes with a screen. Here's James. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Now over 2 decades playing in the league, LeBron James continues to play at an amazing level. Remarkable.
And the Spurs with some changes. Sohan comes in for Bassi. And it's Jones in for Graham. Woods checked in for Los Angeles. D'Angelo Russell comes in for Reeves. He hits the second from the line. Well, Clark, the Stars may be extending their primes, but on average, the NBA is becoming a young man's game.
Well, I don't think that's going to change. I mean, the demands of the game make it a young person's game. By percentage, the league has half as many players in their 30s as it did in the 90s. It's faster paced, it's more demanding, there's more movement, there's more wear and tear. I think it continues to favor younger legs.
And the Lakers have possession. The Spurs making their last shot. Here's James. Vassell with the rebound.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Wood against Collins. Here's Jones. That's no good. He's 0 for 4. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Now, here is James. He's closely guarded. It's good. James has got 5 now.
You know, really impossible to know what James is thinking in advance. I mean, especially in these sets.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. A tough loss coming against the Lakers in their last game played.
I really think that L has to fall on their defense, or a lack thereof. Just not enough focus at that end of the floor.
Yeah, and that's really inexcusable. I mean, there's just no way that you can justify that. When you don't put the work in on defense, you're going to end up on the losing end.
And the Spurs with some changes. Wembanyama's checked in for Collins. Keldon Johnson comes in for Bullock. And Graham subbed in for Vassell. Johnson against James. Johnson passes to Jones. It's Graham on the wing. Wembanyama down low. He's defended by Hayes. Wembanyama, no good.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Outside Wembanyama. From the stripe. And he connects with a jumper. Wembanyama's gotten his second bucket.
And look at the soft touch. The rookie, Wembanyama, has really gotten this dialed in.
Here's P. Oh, my goodness!
Yeah.
A ridiculous slam!
Yeah!
That was nice.
Insane throwdown right there.
Now here's Jones. Yet to see a basket. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
What a smart pass from Wembanyama. Already adept at scanning the floor and finding open teammates.
Outside Russell. Pass to P. Davis a screen. And he lobs it up top. And stolen by Jones. Here's Johnson. And San Antonio again with a bucket.
You know, he started slow, but now in the second quarter, he's finding his groove.
The Lakers have gotten an impressive 6 of 8 shots to fall in the second. Davis, the pass to P. Three-pointer. And another 3 for the Lakers.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
And it's blocked by Davis. P passes to James. Now here's Hayes. Pass to P. 11 seconds left in the second period. Here's Davis. And finished off by Davis.
This is why you integrate Davis into these sets, because he's terrific at finishing them off.
Puts up a deep 3. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target and through the first half. A pretty lopsided affair. Lakers ahead, running away with it. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks. I'm here with Coach Popovich. And, Pop, I know you're not happy with the first half. They've taken the fight to you thus far. How do you take it back?
Yeah, they've been the aggressive team. I think we played really soft so far. Really pathetic defensive performance.
Coach, hopefully more toughness from your team in the second half. Thanks.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
Thanks for tuning in. We love the mountain climbing, don't we? Well, there's a...
Pretty simple. They're getting bullied on the boards. They want to come back. They got to knuckle up and buckle up and tuckle up.
Ooh, oh, you think...
And now, time to glance. That does it for halftime. Let's get back.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Los Angeles has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Inside at the 4 and 5, it's Sohan and Wembanyama. Vassell and Johnson are the 2 and the 3. And it's Jones in at the 1. That's the San Antonio 5. Here's Jones. The Lakers getting their last shot to go. Wood against Wembanyama.
Yeah, and the rookie Wembanyama is just so tough to guard, especially with how good his shot fake is.
And both free throws good for Wembanyama. Well, Los Angeles shooting the ball incredibly well tonight. 73% from the floor. Here's P. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
Now here's Jones. He's scoreless. Here's Sohan. Uses the glass on the layup. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Here's P. 19 points in the game. Vassell with the rebound.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
You could say the Spurs are in development mode. Devin Vassell said there's a lot of potential, a lot of new opportunity. Just got to make sure we're growing each game and maturing. As long as we play together and we play the right way, we will have a chance to win every game. We still got the greatest coach of all time sitting back there. Brian?
Yeah, you'll get no argument here. Thanks, Allie. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Nails it from three. He's got 22.
Really a smart look that time by Wood, giving the ball up to his wide open teammate.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
And now let's see the most efficient scoring teams around the league this season. Number one, Los Angeles.
The smart offensive moves this team makes helps them open up the floor and find great looks. That's how they've secured such an impressive shooting percentage.
Here's Sohan. Checked by Davis. Jones against Russell. Here's Johnson. Some solid D from Wood. The Lakers have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Russell to pass to P. Launches a 3. Oh, it's his 10th basket on 12 tries. You got to appreciate the efficiency here.
Making his mark from long range today. That's his second triple of the half, his 5th overall.
Now here's Jones. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Here's Wembanyama. And the shot goes. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Here's P. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Russell's got 3 assists tonight.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Back to Johnson. Outside Jones. Pass to Wembanyama. Takes the 3. The Lakers with a rebound.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Excellent D there from Davis. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Now here's Jones, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game. Pass to Wembanyama to halt the run. Again, the miss by the Spurs. P passes to Wood. It's not going to go for him. Good D by Wembanyama. Davis finds Russell. The 3 is up. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot. but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
Now here's Wembanyama. Give him 8 points now. Johnson with a bucket.
They're so clever at finding space to shoot inside. Johnson's creativity and ability to capitalize is impressive.
San Antonio foul. Keldon Johnson. First personal foul. First team.
That free throw good from James. So San Antonio going with almost an entire new group here. Massey, he's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Collins comes in for Sohan. Bullock, he's checked in for Johnson. And Graham subbed in for Jones. It's Bullock on the wing. Good. And Graham with the setup. Bullock's got 5 now.
Nice pass from the point guard. Graham there loves getting the ball over to his open teammates.
Pass to P. The 3. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Up top, Vassell. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Jared Vanderbilt. That's his first foul of the game.
Lakers substitution.
Here's Vassell.
Austin Reeves.
And a miss there on the triple. With 1 on the clock. The shot that time not on target. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. Lakers ahead, deliver. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. Gabe Vincent out there with Austin Reeves. Then there's Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's Rui Hachimura. And it's P in at the 3 spot. Fires the 3. Rebound San Antonio. They'll be playing host to New Orleans for their next one. That'll be the end of a 3-game homestand. Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle. And the Lakers called for the foul.
Man, good whistle there.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Well, Grant, you had to guard some of the greats in your career, including Jordan and Kobe, LeBron. Who was the toughest to cover?
Well, for the record, I didn't really like guarding any of them, if I'm being honest. But no one, in my opinion, tops Michael Jordan. Of course, I had to guard Kobe the most, and he was very relentless, had no weaknesses. And, you know, I was in my late 30s on one ankle, but who's counting?
A good look from Graham. Here's Collins. Rebounded by the Lakers. Hachimura's got his 4th rebound in this one. It's Prince on the wing. Here's Vincent. Graham covering. And it's Vincent off the drive. Stolen by Vassell. The 11-footer. Rebounded by the Lakers. Hachimura's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for San Antonio. And here's Davis. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Here's James. Count that bucket.
You can tell LeBron values getting quality shots because he knows how much they're worth, and he's willing to fight for them.
Pass to Bullock. Davis against Wembanyama. Blocked! Here's P from deep. And again for 3. Woo, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
B.A., he's on fire.
All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for Los Angeles?
They've been so aggressive getting out on shooters all game long. Nothing's getting past this defense, and that, to me, has been impressive.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight. They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Collins a screen. Graham with it. Hachimura covering. Got a hand on it. Here's P. Pass to Hachimura. And the layup is good off the glass.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And here's Vassell. Shot to stop the run. Offensive rebound. He got a piece of it. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. On target from range. He's got 48.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And the NBA's TV deal expires after next season. What are you hearing about where things are headed, Grant?
Well, B.A., the league seems focused on greater access for the fans, especially the cord cutters. So with more games on broadcast TV and possibly a streaming package as well.
Out to the wing. Here's Pippen. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
First personal foul. First team foul.
The first one falls. A different look for San Antonio. Sohan's checked in for Collins. Johnson comes in for Bullock. And it's Jones in for Graham. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now.
Just look at the score differential in this one. I mean, a truly commanding and dominant performance here for the Lakers.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And so hard work pays off with their 26th win of the year.
And with just one game left to play between them, they've captured the first 2 meetings of the year.
And believe you me, they'll be gunning for the sweep in that third meeting.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for P.
A quality offensive outing. When you get it going like he did, I'll tell you, it's one of the best feelings in basketball. Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
2 shots.
Both shots good from the strike. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Johnson. Here's Wembanyama. Back to Johnson. Good, and the assist to Wembanyama.
And you can see Johnson growing over time, accepting more responsibility in this offense.
Hachimura from long range. The Lakers with another miss.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Here's Jones. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to go on Jackson Hayes.
Second team foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
The line for San Antonio, Trey Jones.
And he can't hit the second. On the wing, Reeves takes a 3. He buries it from 3.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. This one wasn't even close.